What's going on, everybody? Back with another Origin interview as Origin goes underground, you guys.
I'm going underground. What up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how you guys doing, bro? How you guys doing today?
Chilling. How y'all doing?
We're
What's going on,
chilling,
guys?
bro.
Having a good day so far. Everything's
So-
chilling.
We are with Independent Visions, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
IV
sir.
in the
Damn,
building.
Give it up, give it up.
Yeah. Independent vision.
We're here.
Yeah, shit, we got a whole
Finally.
freaking audience for this one,
Yeah.
bro. Hey,
I mean,
I don't even
live
gotta add
audience,
sound
so-
effects to that one because it's natural, bro.
It's genuine.
Hey, yeah. So, do you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick? Just
Sure, yeah. I'll
whoever.
go first, I guess, because I'm right here. I'm Nay the Kid. You know, I mean, out of the three of us, I was the last to join IV. So there's that. Yeah, I guess you can go next.
Man, I don't know how I'm going to follow that. My name's Malik Miller, a.k.a. Rue, creative writer from Colorado Springs originally, but based in L.A. Yeah.
I go by the name of Unique. I'm a professional entertainer.
Simple.
Yeah, I like how my boy just dropped that tone in his
No, for
voice,
real,
bro. The whole
dog.
time he was fucking.
You don't really sound like that, dog. It's just
I
for
was
the
like,
podcast.
damn, my boy was having a good old time chopping it up, and then I was like, hey, who's this guy? Nah,
Smooth
I'm
with it,
just talking
smooth.
bro. Nah.
My name Unique.
Hey, we are happy to have you guys in today. Like, thanks to Origin, that's us. But thanks to Underground, you know, for linking us up
Yeah.
again. Rue, finally, we got you in, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
bro.
Shout out Underground.
Hey, I mean, I've been seeing the pod, and I was like, yo, like, let's make it happen. So it's cool that the stars aligned.
Yes, hey,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
real, for real. But what's it called? You guys are from Orange County, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
OC.
how did this you guys, it's collective, right?
Yeah.
How did this come about?
Yeah, so 2019, actually, it was just an idea, built a studio. The studio came kind of like a hub for artists to just kind of come to. From there, I met Rue, actually. And inside of there, we decided to kind of make this more of a serious thing. So we took on the name Independent Visions. Obviously, it's self-explanatory. You know, we're all independent, but we all have a vision.
Okay.
So anybody who comes to the collective, you know, they kind of they are able to be a piece of that. You know, they share their vision.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to explain anything else about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, really, the whole collective idea was just the fact that we all had our own things going, and we all didn't have the ability to maybe provide more. So it just became, hey, let's just support each other. And it just became not like a support group, because it ended up becoming more meaningful. As like he was saying, like, we have leveraged all that we bring to the table to help each other get farther.
Yeah.
So independently, do you guys do something like unique that you guys bring to the group? Like,
No pun intended.
Yeah.
yeah,
I was
yeah, no
gonna
pun
say.
intended.
We all-
Yeah.
We all individually do. I mean, like, really, in the beginning, I was just like, just recording music, and that was it. And then
Right.
I met Rue, and then I met Neek after. And like, Neek's professional dancer. You know, he's Polynesian. He does like fire knife shit.
Shout
Oh,
out Wilson Cole.
No doubt.
Rue is like a really
That's
good
dope.
writer. I mean, I don't want to say all the shit you're working on, but he
I mean,
he does a lot
I
of
don't
stuff
care. I don't care.
outside of music that's fucking tight. Like, he's got a video game coming out soon and shit. So like, short
Yeah.
film, all of that. Like, he goes hard. He does a bunch of different shit. I just be barring out on tracks and shit, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, we all have our own thing. You know.
Yeah. We
I
got
think that's
strengths.
what really makes us all special. We're not the same. You know what I mean? We all have something different about us.
Yeah.
So we realize that all of our strengths can become even more powerful if we're together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
obviously we still do music outside and we're our own artists, but when it comes to IV, we also make music together. So
Yeah. I think the best part about it too is just like he touched on the strengths, but I think the best part about this is like our weaknesses, right? Is like
Okay.
I have two people that I trust that if I come and tell them this is my weakness, how do I get better? That I trust how they're going to guide me because
Yeah.
they know where I want to go. So I think just having that, like, you know, anyone can give you an idea, anyone can give you an opinion. But I think the coolest part about this is like we've built that trust and like why our opinion is that way.
and the vision is always clear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've been at this for a while, so I think at this point, like, we
Yeah, since
definitely
2019.
Six
we've
years,
been able
yeah.
to
Dang.
to like anywhere that somebody lacks, like everything goes into that to make sure that this whole boat just keeps going, you know?
Yeah, because like he talked about the short film, which if you guys want to check it out, Stargazer Cosmic Awakening. Without these two, like
That should have been hard to film.
really hard because it was like, it was my first time like, being executive producer, like screenwriter, lead actor, made the music. I did everything for this thing, right? And then like when it came to actually shooting it, I had a great team, like a great cast, but it was like these two really helped with like everything I needed done quick. I could just trust them to do it, and I could focus on just, I don't know, because it's tough. If you wear so many hats, you have to remember which hat you have to wear. And just on set, my sole purpose was to act.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about anything else. I had people to just, I could tell them and they would handle it. So it's like, without them, like, a lot of the things would have not been smooth. And I can admit that,
No, yeah.
That's
And-
dope.
I think we all have we can all attest to that. We all have a story about that.
For sure.
No, yeah, and giving you guys just a perspective from our side, because I know that was your guys's. But as a podcaster, bro, like honestly, having a team behind you to actually help you out, like you said, your strengths and weaknesses, man, it just helps you smooth. Like, fuck, you wouldn't even believe, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
So that's why it's amazing to hear you guys actually like come together as one and actually push your guys' vision.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
pun
Yeah.
intended.
Yeah.
I love when I hear people say they did it alone. You know what I mean? Because they always counting people out that they don't think about.
Yep.
So
For real.
Yeah, it's
definitely.
it's a myth. Like, you don't do anything by yourself.
No, it takes
Like,
a village, bro.
Like, the greatest people in all the industries would never say they did it on their own. Like, even. And I just feel like now, even if you do something alone, like for me, all these creative ideas I come up with, sometimes I'm in this dark cave and no one else even knows. Like, my novel was something that just kind of just like shook people because no one knew I was thinking about that stuff on my own time. But I base all my characters off of real life people. So even then, I couldn't even say I did it on my own because there were other people who inspired the project,
Right. Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, even inspiration comes from something else. Nothing just comes from you.
Yeah.
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 That's dope.
Yeah.
Damn, so let's talk about you guys actually performing. I was told by the homie Andrew is that you guys have opened for Too Short,
Yeah.
DJ
Yeah.
Quik.
Yeah.
Dude, those are some big names.
Yeah.
So how was that experience for you guys?
Fucking
Oh,
lit.
man. I mean,
Yeah, it was cool. I mean,
it was sold out.
Oh, shit.
yeah, so
I mean,
Too Short
really-
was sold out and that shit was fucking packed, bro.
Yeah,
Like 2,000 people or so.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just
And
to
I feel
see
like-
ahead, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like that also kind of fueled you guys into like being like, that's where I want to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Oh,
We've got to work with a lot of people that inspire. I think everybody that we've worked with in some way inspires us.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't carry weight more than the other, if that makes sense. But what I can say is the experiences with the people that we have worked with and the people that we do meet recently, especially within the last year, it's just been, unimagined. It wasn't something that we thought was going to be happening. It just happened. You know what I mean? So
That's
Yeah,
dope.
so let's get into that a little bit too. Like, how did you guys actually meet? Because so both of you first start this, right?
Yeah.
And then Nay came in.
I mean,
Yeah,
how do you
so-
want to do it? Which part you want to start with first?
Well, I
Do
mean,
YouTube? You could do YouTube first.
we'll start from the beginning, So
Yeah.
literally, it was like we say, it was just a studio that was built, right? Then it became two friends that did music. Really, that's all it was. We invited other people around, and of course, we worked with a lot of different artists. We both actually did artist development before this. So fast forward to time, we didn't really start doing the full performances as IV until I want to say about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah. 2023.
Yeah, so
End of
this-
23.
This is technically IV is technically brand new, but the vision of Independent Visions has
been
been
in the
since
works.
2019.
Yeah. It's like, it's gone through its different phases and like what it is.
Yeah.
Because like a big gap, we started 2019 and then 2020, 2021, I moved to Toronto, so I just completely kind of like shifted the vision a little bit because no one envisioned me just being on the other side of the country. Or
the band broke up. Nah.
Damn.
But it was like then in Toronto, it kind of showed us like I feel like that's what made it more independent. Is I think
Yeah.
it shook us all to like life without what we knew, and we stayed in touch. We kept making music, kept doing this, and then we all grew. So then, like, by the time I came back, I had so much more to offer to the group, because at the time I was just a songwriter artist. You know, I came back a whole different person, and yeah, and then I met this kid.
Yeah,
the kid, bro.
That's a funny story.
Yeah, man. I tell this too many times,
It's
but
it's like a weird
Here, I'll let
coincidence.
you tell it. Yeah, I'll let you
Well,
tell it.
first off, like me and him have the same birthday,
yeah, which is
so
crazy.
it was like from the
Different
gate,
years,
it was
but
already
same
kind of
day.
like
Okay.
Yeah.
you know,
Imagine that.
weird,
That's
some weird
crazy.
fate type shit.
To find somebody in the same birthday, yeah.
Yeah, but so my mom was like on a business trip or whatever, and she missed a flight, and then she hopped on the next one from out of Nevada, which is like above San Francisco, and she happened to sit right next to him on the plane. So they got to chopping it up, and I just started making music at the time. And she was like, "Oh, my son makes music. You should hang out." And I was like, "Man, this is fucking lame, bro. Like my
Is that
mom's
really
out
what your
here,
mom's-
my mom's out here
That's crazy.
like trying to get me to link with people for music and shit." And I was like, "I'm not gonna go." And I like sat on it for a couple days. I was like, "Fuck it, I don't know anybody. Like, why not?" So I went out and I met him, and like we just like hit it off. You know, I think we were. Did we record some shit that day? I don't know. Something. It was like within the first
No,
couple
I'm pretty
days.
sure the first day that we hung out, we made nothing to say.
Yeah, we made a track, like,
Yeah.
and it was probably like the third song or fourth song I've made at the time, and we just like instantly vibed, made a track, and then I started coming back, almost like 4 times a week, every day almost, and the whole time it was at Neek's studio, and I didn't even know him yet. So this guy rolls in one day. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? And the whole time we're at his pad and shit, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, nice. I was like, nice to meet you, sir.
I like to call it the placebo effect.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. But at first, it was just like on, I guess, just chance. You know, weird things like how they kind of line up. That's how I met Rue, and then eventually I met Neek because of Rue, and now this is us. We're IV, and we've done some cool ass shit. You know.
Definitely, man.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
That's fucking
So
dope.
another thing is that Rue
Oh, yeah.
has his own podcast,
Yo.
Yeah.
right? Open
Yeah.
Desk.
Yeah, it's about to start rolling out. Yeah. I've been recording kind of early episodes. I'm like about 3-4 episodes like
Okay.
recorded, and then I'm gonna just roll it out just because I get so busy.
Yes.
The last thing I want to do is start something and not be consistent.
For real.
Yeah.
But the whole podcast is about creative writing
Mm.
and just like why writing makes us human kind of thing. Like, yeah, it sounds kind of corny and stuff, but it's really like I have like lots of writers, different types of writers. Like Andrew, I had Andrew as the first guest, and it's just like, you know, writing as a journalist. You know, because I'm so interested in that, especially with AI coming and like people using AI to help them write stuff. It's like AI can always come up with an idea, you know, but AI doesn't create from sorrow or pain or love or anything. It just creates what you tell it to. So I think that's what's going to be the most noticeable in the next kind of like 5-10 years is just you're going to feel some stuff and you're just going to hear some stuff. And so I just like to highlight that writing is such a human thing. Like in the caves, like, you know, the hieroglyphics or
Hieroglyphics and
whatever.
shit.
You know, like writing, that's what we do, create. And I just think it's important, you know, so especially with someone that did it so much, it's cool because then I have guests come on, they talk about something they wrote. Like I had Andrew read an article he really liked that he wrote, and I don't know, and then just kind of dissect it and just kind of see like why he wrote it. Why do you choose those words? And I don't know, if you're into that kind of thing, definitely. It's called the Open Desk Podcast. It'll be out probably November.
Dope. Hell yeah.
So Neek, also, like speaking on you, you're an artist, but you're also a professional dancer, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real,
That's,
for real?
that's actually where I got my start.
Oh, you started with dancing.
Yeah, started with dance. I've
Dang.
been dancing for a long time. But I mean, I've had some great opportunities with dance. I can't knock that for sure.
Damn.
But
what
music
type of
has
dance?
always been my passion.
Just so people can get an idea, is like getting down. What kind of dancing we
Getting
talking
down.
about?
I mean, I do it all.
Oh.
Literally, I graduated from Academy of Performing Arts.
Oh,
so,
shit.
I was a dance major there, so I had to learn all technical things: ballet, modern jazz, lyrical, contemporary. But my background is hip hop and Polynesian.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay.
Yeah, so I'm like a fire knife dancer as well. So I spin fire. So yeah,
Damn, bro, that's
got some
crazy.
cool opportunities.
Have you ever burned yourself doing that?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
fire. It
say.
doesn't stop being fire. I like to tell people that.
Yeah.
they see me light it with real fire, but they forget. Sometimes they just think it's an illusion.
Because you're smooth with it, and they're like, oh, this ain't
it's real. But I mean, it's my cultural stuff, so I take pride in it. I love what I do.
And that shit's dangerous as hell, bro. I seen some fails when people try to do that shit. Yeah, they catch themselves on fire.
Me
at the
too.
end.
Me too.
You caught yourself on fire?
No, I'm not me.
Oh, okay.
But he's seen it.
I'm not gonna
I've
lie.
seen
Like, he
people
does some cool ass
catch
shit.
themselves on fire, jump in pools.
Yeah.
I've seen all kind of stuff actually. Like recently, there's stuff going viral of a girl spinning fire poi, and she caught her whole Tahitian costume that
And
she
that
shouldn't
dude-
been wearing.
They
by
threw
the
her in
way.
there, right?
Dude shoved her. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because she didn't even know what to do. She's like, God damn, I'm on fire.
She tried to
Yeah.
keep it cool, but then the guy was like, dude, just jump in the pool and
Yeah,
just straight shoved
I
her.
tried to-
Anything other than what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like you got to take a lot of things in accountability when you're really doing that. Spatial awareness. You gotta think about the wind if you're outside. You gotta, you know what I mean.
Conditions.
Yeah, definitely wind conditions and stuff like that. You got to also be considerate of the fact that it's gas.
Yeah,
You know
Right.
what I mean? So if you
Can't
don't
just
spin
fucking
it
pat it
out,
off.
exactly, things can catch on fire if you drop it. You got to have your pads secure. If your pads aren't secure, you catch things on fire. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a hazard.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That
so
shit
we're-
dangerous.
Since we're going down the line, Nay, not only are you an artist, but you're also a producer, bro.
Yeah, I'd be producing a little bit. I think this year, like, I've kind of popped off a little bit more, like, the whole time, like, I've dabbled. I'll try stuff. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll buy this. I'll buy that. Like, whatever can get it to the next level. But, at the same time, I obviously have high standards when it comes to, like, beats and shit and everything that I use for myself. And I just didn't feel like my producing skills was there yet. Until kind of recently, like, I've been doing a lot more and, like, recorded on my own shit. Like, Rue has a song on one of mine. Like, other people that we know, too. So, like, gradually I'm getting better. Just, like, being an artist at the same time. Yeah. But it's fun. I like it. It's cool.
When you're making like beats and stuff, how do you get your inspiration? Like, is it from other beats?
Yeah,
Or-
I mean, I think I kind of like try to not necessarily like mimic, but like I get like influence from like stuff I already like,
Okay.
Like I was a big fan of like Juice WRLD and stuff, so I like the melodic hip hop kind of shit. So like I'll try to make stuff kind of like that.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm also like a real fan of like 90s hip hop and like boom bap kind of stuff. So like if I can find like the in between, like that's dope to me. So I'll take pieces from like random shit and put it together. Or it even just comes down to like what sounds cool, just like this sound may be unconventional with this one, but like that's what makes it different. And like if you can make it work, then it's something new, so.
I find it interesting how like some rappers, they kind of have to find beats
Yeah.
to rap over, and then
Yeah.
for you it's kind of like a unique situation where you can like, I want it to sound like this and this, you can just make it work. So
Yeah, that part's cool. I mean, I'll just be honest, like most beats I've used that are like out music of my own, like they're not ones I've made, but at this point I'm more confident that I can make some stuff for myself and I can use it. So like songs from here on out, like it'll be a mix of the two, if I think something is good enough that I like to be on, then I'm going to use it. If I think it's, I mean, sometimes it's even like, I'll make a beat for like, I'm like, oh, this person would probably slide on this shit.
Yeah.
So like it's tuned to them,
Right.
So, it's whatever. Sometimes I'm just like in there, just making whatever. It doesn't have to always have like some type of direction. Yeah.
So also what I wanted to talk about is I talked to Andrew and he said that you guys are a collective but also an entertainment business. Like,
Yeah.
Can you guys speak up on that? Like, which way as it's an entertainment business?
So I mean, we all worked in production. We've put on multiple like theater productions and stuff. So we run the lighting, sound, and all of that stuff. So we're not only frontmen. We do it all. We just love everything in the entertainment business. So really, like I said, Independent Visions kind of became a hub for the entertainment side of it. So we just kind of do whatever opportunities we get. I DJ, you know what I mean? So I do parties. You never know. Whatever we can do to help with entertainment, we just love to do it. But really, that stems from doing a lot of production work.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think all of us bring something different to the table for entertainment business.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm definitely more on like the management side, the creative direction. Like, I don't know. I've worked with tons of artists and from artists,
Around the world, literally.
yeah, poets, writers, anything, and just kind of mentor them on kind of what I think their best route to go. And just, I've gained a lot of people's trust with like helping guide their business, so like I'm going to school for that too. I'm getting my bachelor's in it, and in entertainment business. And it's because I see this growing to something where we all have so many different connections as like dancing all over the map, to where like we see this being a good way to leverage people. But
We're like a big web.
yeah,
Our network is our network.
yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? So
Yeah.
You guys cover a lot of bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to actually. I
But
mean,
it's like we wouldn't if it was just like one of us.
yeah.
Like that's what makes the collective so strong, is that like I have no dancing background at all,
Zero.
Yeah.
but he does, and it's like whatever. Like even production, I've dabbled in production, but definitely didn't enjoy it as much as he does. So it's just one of those things that we all have something that is useful to the other person as well.
You guys are literally the last missing pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we all utilize resources.
Yeah.
Is really what we
Yeah.
like to say too. We all have resources and we use all of them. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Not one is too good for the other.
Yeah.
In other words,
Yeah, ideas bounce around all of us all the time. It's like, hey, I thought about this. What do you think? And then like, it's a chain reaction. Eventually someone else will think of something else. And then like, that's how we kind of came up with the track that we've been working on and promoting through Underground and stuff. So, things just happen like that all the time with us.
Yeah.
Ideas are always bouncing.
yeah. I mean, the fact that we're even on Underground is a resource from Rue. You know what I mean? He was on
Exactly.
issue 10.
Yeah.
Right? And,
Issue 10, and then had to add in another one.
yeah. So I mean, it was all network. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
For real. No, but
That's dope.
again, you guys, we appreciate you guys just giving us a little bit of insight of what
we appreciate you.
IV is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
appreciate you, bro.
Uh,
You guys want to drop your guys' at real quick so that way they can follow you guys?
Yeah, you can find me at official _ NEEK. That's official _ Neek.
And you can, on all socials, you can find me at Rue Music, different variations, but if you type Rue Music, you'll find me.
Yeah. My ad's Nay the Kid, NAETHEKIDD. That's 2 D's at the end right there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's IV. That's us.
Hell yeah. But just like that, you guys already know. Just wait for the next one. Thank you.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all.